Hello everyone. Mainly YouTube at this point. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. I started off my Sunday working out and now I'm sore. So I hope you guys are having a relaxed, chill Sunday wherever you may be. Let's start it. Let's start this stream, shall we? Oops. Let me turn on my Switch, and then maybe we can play some Phoenix Wright. We're gonna have a nice, relaxed Sunday. Just a lot of reading, just a lot of visual novel, just chilling, just gaming. We're just gaming today. Nice and easy. Let me turn this down real quick. And we are, I believe, good to go. Cool. Let's go. I really need to update. Okay, back where we left off. Let me pull this up. Let me see. Nope, we're good. Cool. Here we go. I keep pulling up the wrong thing. There you go. Cool. Let's go. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Huh? Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Really? You have an idea of who did it? Because I don't have an idea of who did it. I played this game before and I don't even remember. Let me turn this up a little bit. Sorry, I didn't do a sound check, but I didn't do an audio check, but I also didn't change any settings from last time, so I'm assuming it's okay. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Okay. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Duh. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Maya is here. Mia. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to Will? Powers, right. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, Will, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I could do to help. I'm not really sure I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. I hate it when people do that. They're like, "Oh, by the way, no, never mind." It's like, just tell me. No, it's okay. It doesn't matter. No, just tell me. I'll know that it doesn't matter, but just tell me. I hate it when people do that, which, you know, is a little bit hypocritical because I do that sometimes, but if they're insistent, I will actually tell them. But for the most part, I hate it when people do that. Mainly because I do it too. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. She brought it? Now, everyone knows the name salmonella. Yeah, it's a food poisoning thing. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high. How high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Ooh. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. Dun, 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 dun. The plot thickens. 5 years ago. Alright. Dough. Miss Old Bag. The old windbag sure is quiet today. It's better that way. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Damn, woo, she's alive. I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her, so she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella? The director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Ooh, he's that type of guy. I see it, I got it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer will never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he can sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Boom, 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 boom. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can see them film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yarr! No touching. Eh? Oh. What's up, Dick? Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. I guess I did a little drama. What? Dramatique? I guess I can be a little. Is it dramatic? No way. Is that really dramatic? Is that spelled dramatic in a weird way? Okay. Dramatique. I'm trying to be French. Dumb French people. I could be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. See, as a pharmacist, I'm curious about what sleeping pills, they're talking about here, cause, I mean, I'm thinking like a benzo maybe, but they're not necessarily sleeping pills. They're like relaxation pills that make you sleepy. But then the other medication that I think about sleeping is not pill form; it's IV form. So like I'm just curious now. I'm just being a nerd. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. That's the other thing too. Is it powder form? If it's powder form, that's completely different as well. No, I'm just being a nerd. I'm just being a complete nerd. You know, myself. Being myself. How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? His name is Dick, actually. Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oof. That must suck. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. Dun dun dun. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Found on a table in the employee area bears Jackhammer's fingerprints. Oh, hello. What's up, Penny? What up, girlfriend? What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess Will won't be using it anymore. Whoa. Hold on. What? Why? But Will's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No, don't do that. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. Oh, what rumor? Hold on. The rumor? Oh, the music. The music's coming back. Yeah, Miss Vasquez, excuse me, that producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. He had some kind of dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. Yeah, we got that, Penny. Thanks. I know what dirt means. Me and Maya. Me and Maya right there. What, about 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were used in the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. Oh, now we gotta bring history into this? Goodness gracious. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? Last Samurai, by the way. Pretty decent movie. A lot of people don't like it. I like it, the one with Tom Cruise. That's just me, though. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. I believe... I'm gonna do this, right? And this is... A fan collected all these photographs. Look at this photograph. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. She's so willing now. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. What? Plot thickens, dun dun dun. Someone died. It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez had asked him to do. Oh, blackmail? Wow. God, this went from 0 to 60 real quick. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what happened to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Okay, so we gotta talk to Miss Oldbag again. Alright. Talking to her can be a little exhausting, though. What, you're still slinking around? Slinking? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? If that means getting you fired, hell yeah. The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everyone's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Apparently Miss Vasquez. Know your history, girl. Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Or put her down. That's what they do for dogs. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Okay. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols? 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 Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols. Oh my god, her name is Penny Nichols? I didn't know that. Freaking Penny Nichols. I know this game is full of puns and all that, but Penny Nichols, oh man. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. The assistant we talked to. Oh, alright. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jackhammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. That's true. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. It doesn't necessarily prove it, but here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's the proof that he used those pills on Powers? It has to be this, right? Because there's not any of this. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yeah, so. This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder. So it is a powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Holdbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired. See? Tired of holding it all in. Oh. Don't hold it in, girl. Just let it all out. Miss Oldbag, you're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse? A paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Ooh, what is this picture? Hold on. Look at this photo. Okay, hello. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Who takes this? I don't know. Hold on. That's okay. It's an interesting picture, to say the least. Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Shows an accident involving Jackhammer. Interesting. Oh, okay. Ow. Owie. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him? Like the director or the producer? Oh, hello. You watched the die get skewered and didn't do anything about it? Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? 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 Script. Okay. HE double hockey sticks? Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. As most people do, I guess. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Oh, you got shushed, bitch. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clowns. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. I feel like I have to do this first. How do I... Is there any way... She's not even looking. Where? But what? Where did you get that? None of your business. All that matters is I have it. Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. What? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Ooh. Alright. She went inside the trailer. Huh, he came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk about it all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that incident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you can control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. No, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. Or how are you so sure? Oh, wait a minute. Plot thickens? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? Poipus? That is what I mean. What is that thing? Sorry, I'm distracted. What is that thing on her cheek? On her left cheek? So the thing on her right cheek is the, the mouth crease, I get it. What is that on the left cheek? That little hook looking thing. It's kind of weird. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. Ooh. Choice of words. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she's a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo to the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. She gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had that photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He would have made a copy, excuse me. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. Give it to me, baby. Well, what? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Hello. Oh my. Hello. Mafia? Duh. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? Damn. What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. Oh my god. So long. This went from 0 to 100 real quick. Boys, erase away. No! Is that Maya? Yeah, it's Maya. Hold it right. Oh, what's up, Dick? I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Thanks, Dick. Gaming Guru? What's up, dude? What's up, Florida Lottery Scratcher? What's up? Darkside Steam is the best Twitch... Darkside Steam is the best Twitch channel ever. It's so good. It's so good. So very good. What's up, man? How's it going? It's too good. It's too good. Oh my goodness, it's too good. You know what else is good? Gaming Guru. Gaming Guru is too good. It's so good. Oh man, I heard that growing up so much. About like, oh, too good. Just at the radio station while watching the best Twitch channel ever. Well, you're the only one watching the channel right now. Everyone seems to be busy on this Sunday, but hey, just chilling. That's good, man. I'm trying to, since I'm reading a lot, I'm trying to practice my radio voice. Here we are, WABC 98.5, the Silent Thunder. trying to practice my voice, my narrating voice, I should say. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Yeah. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? Oh. Depends who's on top. D. Vasquez. Oh, that was fast. Let's see. This testimony is not too bad. Not testimony, what am I saying? This trial is not too bad. So we'll see how long it takes. Cool, let's go. Miles. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. What have you been doing this weekend? This weekend, let's see. I was supposed to go go-karting yesterday, and I was actually really excited for it. But the people that I wanted to go with, none of them wanted to go. So it's just like, meh. I streamed a little bit yesterday, but my allergies got to the best of me. And I did a lot of cleaning. Not enough cleaning, but I did a lot of cleaning. A lot of boring stuff, honestly. Because this is my week off, so just chilled. Just I watched a lot of Game of Thrones. One of my friends, she let me use her HBO Max account. So the only reason why I was using HBO Max was because I wanted to watch some South Park, and I was just scrolling to see if there was anything else on HBO Max, and I was like, oh, Game of Thrones is on here. So I started watching Game of Thrones for the first time. All my friends were telling me, like, you need to watch Game of Thrones, and I never got to it. But yeah, I watched, I think the first, I want to say first season episode 6 or so. I watched all of that yesterday, so lots of time watching. That's messed up. So they wanted to go, and then when the time came, they didn't want to go. That sucks. Yeah, sort of. We're all in a group chat because they're all they're all gym friends, and so we're all in a group chat. And I mentioned to them, I think Friday night, I was like, dude, let's go-karting. And then at that time, they were like, oh yeah, let's go. So like, oh, where should we go? Oh, we'll go here, and we'll go during this time, and then we can go grab dinner after. I was like, dude, that sounds like a plan. Let's do it. And then when the time came, no one said anything, and they all ghosted. You know, it happens. I was fully expecting no one to go anyway, and I really wanted to go-karting, and I could, if I really wanted to, I could have gone by myself, but it's kind of boring that way. But getting the 6-pack for the ladies, very nice. I'm trying, dude. So I go to a boxing gym, right? And one of the main things is you have to work out your abs, your core, because if you get punched in there, you have to make sure you get some resistance and you build up some strength. So we do like a hardcore core workout, and every single day my stomach just hurts because we do like 300 crunches or some crazy number like that. But trying to get that six-pack. Everyone else in the group chat has one except for me, so I'm still working on it. How's your weekend, Isaiah? Oh, it's so weird calling you by Isaiah, but I know that's your name. But how's your weekend, dude? How's the radio station going? Let's go on with this game. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From the testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Is it worth the edge? No, that was a bad joke. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, that's an SAT word, do it when I'm not here. Shut up. Just shut up. I'm gonna pontificate if I want. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Does she have pants? Does she have pants? Or does she like have like a dress on? Oh, okay, never mind. Just kidding, can't check. Yeah, she doesn't have pants, she has a dress. I entered the trailer, a little bit before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp, it ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we went to Studio 1. That's all. Been fun. Went to a Ren Faire yesterday. Did some axe throwing, spear throwing, and archery. Ate the yummy turkey legs and cider. It was fun. Played some Halo Infinite on my Xbox Series X. Today I streamed on my channel. Went to a Chinese buffet. Finished Tiny Tina. Borderlands. Now at the radio station. Very nice, dude. You know, it's funny because, so like I said, I've been watching Game of Thrones, right? And Borderlands. Okay, I thought so. That's Borderlands. That's a different game. So yeah, I've been watching Game of Thrones, and I was like, you know, I'm getting into the show a little bit, and I was like, I could see how people can really get into it, and it's like, it kind of makes me want to go to a Renaissance fair to see what it's like, cause yeah, and you went to a Renaissance fair yesterday. That's awesome. Axe throwing, spear dude, I've always wanted to do archery. Because I feel like I could be decent at it if I just, tried. Like, I feel like precision stuff, like shooting, archery, like, I feel like I'm kind of a natural at it, so I've always wanted to do that stuff. Ate the yummy turkey legs and cider. Oh, Halo Infinite. You know, let me see something real quick. Hold on. So obviously PS5 is close to impossible to get, but isn't Xbox like as hard to get as a PS5? Like, could I just go to the store and get an Xbox Series X? Is that what it's called? Is that the new one? Yeah, just the Xbox Series X. Xbox Series S is easy to buy for the first time in years. Oh, okay. So it's like it's been hard, but it's getting easier, I guess. Today streamed on my channel. Did you? Am I? Did I not follow you? Hold on. Let me pull you. Let me pull your channel up real quick. The underscore gaming. Oops. Gaming underscore guru. Oops. I can't type. Guru underscore 1. I am not following you. Let's change that real quick. Mojo, hello, hello, Mojo. How are you? Hold on, I'm in the middle of something. Give me 1 second, Mojo. I streamed on my channel. Ooh, you streamed some Fall Guys. I see it. Straight from my PS4. I see that. Chinese buffet, dude. I've been thinking about Chinese food. You can get a S. You can get a Series S anywhere, but I got my S series from Autorama. Oh, Mojo, hello. How are you? How are you doing? Good to see you. It is. What time is it? It's almost 9 over there, or is it 9 and it's almost 10? No, 10 o'clock you'd be asleep by then, right? Also got my PS5 from Autorama. Really? Dude, I've been wanting a PS5 because I really want to stream, what's it called? The new Final Fantasy. It's going to come out eventually, hopefully by the end of this year. Maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. It's 8:45. Oh, 8:45, so math means it's 8 hours. Yeah, okay. But I haven't played it much. I play Xbox Series more. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can't think of any games that I really want to play on the PS5 other than the Final Fantasy games. And people were really talking about the Spider-Man one, but that came out when like at launch, so the game's kind of old at this point. Yeah. Plus, I'm hurting for money, so I don't know if I could afford both an Xbox and a PS5. Eventually, maybe eventually if I save up, but not right now. I have what is this thing called? A mortgage? Yeah, I have to save up for a mortgage. Vasim is money though. Maybe one day, if I figure out a side hustle and all that. I mean, I have a bunch of side hustles, but not enough to make a profit off of it. But that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, Mojo, how are you? How are you doing? So good to see you. Always good to see you, Mojo. Um, I am sore. I actually like when I saw you. I don't obviously don't have a webcam, but when I first saw you, I spread out my arms like Mojo, and then that really hurt because I just came from the gym and my arms are hurting. Rent has gone sky high. One of my friends went up by 470, and my other friend went up by 6. Dude, it's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever told anyone, at least not on stream, but I bought a house not that recently. Well, kind of recently, relatively recently. And people were making fun of me because they were like, "You bought at the highest. You bought your house at the peak of the market. Like you overpaid for a house." And I was like, "You're not wrong, but like, I feel like the housing market's not gonna get any better, so I might as well buy it now." Dude, I am so glad I bought it when I bought it because I'm looking at the prices now. I'm just like, dude, like prices have increased like 25%. Like it's so ridiculous. I'm good. Had my bachelorette party this weekend. Oh, penises. Dude, your house is cheap compared to the UK. You know what? So I was having this conversation with someone, I can't remember who, but I was having this conversation and just everything, ooh, yeah, everything in Europe, just in general, um, is just super expensive compared to the States. And it depends on where in the States, um, cause yeah, cause New York, all the big cities, New York, LA, even Hawaii. Seattle. I don't know about Florida. I know nothing about Florida and their housing market, but all of those, that market is crazy too. It probably wouldn't be too far from UK. I'm so glad that I grabbed my house at 176 5 years ago. Now it's 480 if I wanted to sell it. Dude, so I don't want to disclose too much numbers, but the house that I the number the price that I got this house at, let me do the math real quick in my head. So I bought this house about a little less than 6 months ago. It's coming up on 6 months. And God, time flies. That also made me sound really old. Um, Over 6 months, I could resell it, yeah, at 25%. Almost 25%, maybe a little less, maybe about 22, 23. 20, I could resell it over 6 months, 23% markup. Over 6 months, I'm just like, dude, that is crazy. No one wants to live in Florida. Yeah, Florida, man. Um, just I've heard of a lot of things. I've heard a lot of stories. That's just yeah. That's all. That's all I could say. Um, I'm curious, Mojo. What do you know about Florida? You know, honestly, okay. So I had a oh God, story time. Mojo, you always do this to me. Story time. So I lived in Hawaii. I'm trying to pay off my mortgage. I'm down to 48. Dude, 48? And then you pay it off? That is crazy, dude. So what? You paid 100? Let me do the math here. Close a little bit less than 130 over 5 years? Dude, that's crazy. Crocs and Disney. So, um all I know, because I grew up in Hawaii, right? And that is, I don't know how much U.S. geography you know, Mojo, because any geography you know about the states, Crocs and Disney, that is not far off, honestly. That is actually pretty darn accurate. I know very little geography about the UK, right? Leprechauns and London. That's all I know about the UK. But anyway, so I grew up in Hawaii, which is disconnected from everything. I just disconnected from the rest of the US. I just need to change this stream to to just chatting because that's all we're doing right now. Which I'm having so much fun, honestly. I'm just having fun talking to you guys. And so in Hawaii, I know the only thing that I know about the rest of story time with Vasim. Yeah, I mean it can't be a story time unless people show up. You know, obviously if people don't show up, can't have story time. I'm just talking to whoever. But it's disconnected from the rest of the U.S. So anything that I hear about the rest of the U.S. is just from either the news or from movies or from TV shows. Obviously, the best people are here right now. You are absolutely correct, Mojo, 100%. Um, but anyway, I so everything just similar to you, Mojo. Everything that you hear about the states is from movies and TV shows and all that. So I always thought that Florida was like cool people, because what I know about Florida is Miami and Orlando. That's all I knew about Florida. So when I went north of Orlando, uh, Isaiah, you know this better than anybody probably. The more north you go, the more south you get, if you know what I mean. And I didn't know that. So when I went north of Orlando, I was just like, this is weird. I don't like this. um, so I remember because the reason why I went to Florida was for a bowling tournament, and so I went to bowl, and then obviously there's all this downtime afterwards, and I'm just like, Florida's weird. I don't know if I like this. Can we go? And plus, Florida is not that close to Hawaii, so like it's a significant travel time. So it was just like I remember, and yeah. Um, did you bowl at Boardwalk Bowling in Orlando? Where did I bowl? I don't know. Let me see. This is a long time ago. Hold on. Oh man, I can't even. Goodness gracious. Was it Orlando? Did I bowl in Orlando? Because I know it. I definitely know it wasn't Miami. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. You're making me go through the archives. So, Buffalo. Was it Fort Lauderdale? Yeah, it had to be. It had to be. Yeah, it had to be Fort Lauderdale. Let me consult the archives. Yeah, because it was in New York and then Detroit afterwards, and then yep. Where's I don't even remember where Fort Lauderdale is. Hold on. See, I don't even know United States geography. Fort Lauderdale. Google Maps. Yeah, it's pretty significantly, like, it's pretty south. Like, just barely above Miami. Yeah, I never actually did go. Yeah, I guess I didn't go into Orlando. I don't remember. I don't remember all this. Search his Facebook memories. Actually, no. I've only gone on Facebook more recently, like within the last couple years. Yeah, it's just above Miami. Yeah, I see that. But yeah, anyway. Miami, my parents had their honeymoon there. I'm glad Vasimi got your mortgage rate low since they're going up fast. I grabbed mine at 2.5. Dude, well done. 2.5. That is really good. I think I have mine at 2. I think 2.8. Pretty sure. Somewhere around there. I'm pretty sure it's 2.8 or 2.85. Oh, but you must have paid a huge points for 2.5. I was thinking about going down to 2.5, but I know that my points would have been crazy. Really? You didn't? Oh man. That's impressive then. I know I had to pay a lot to get at 2.8. Not I don't want to say a lot. It was more like I don't know if it was worth it. You know what I mean? How much I was paying for it, but it is what it is. 0 points. I had to. Oh, really? Because this is my first house, which there was no PMI. I only paid 18 down. Oh, that's right. Yeah, my friend was telling me about that. Shit, I should have used that. I should have used that first house mortgage. Ball sacks. Well, my realtor's dumb. Shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, I paid the full 20 down too. Cuz one of my friends in Hawaii, everything in Hawaii is expensive, including real estate. So he was telling me about that. I was just like, "Damn." Cuz he can't afford the full 20% down. So they're like, "Oh, I can get like 15%, not even 15. I think he only had to put in 10% and that's good enough." I didn't have all 20 cuz I needed furniture. You don't need furniture. Just get like a blanket and a pillow. That's like what, 20 bucks at Walmart? Oh man. Adulting stuff. I hate adulting stuff. It's boring. Like it's interesting but it's boring at the same time, you know? I'd rather talk about go-karting or archery or axe throwing. Hey Mojo, what do you do? What do you do in your spare time? Whenever you have spare time, furniture is a luxury. That's what I'm saying. I still have my bed from pharmacy school. Who needs new furniture? Anyway, let's get back. You guys want to play the game? But yeah, 2.5 is amazing. My next payment, I'm only paying 130 in interest. Dude, that's amazing. I don't even know what I'm paying in interest, honestly. I just whatever they take out of my bank account, I'm just like, this is the term that we agree on. Go for it, take it. Spare time? Yeah, I know, man. I know. I feel you. I feel you. Let me check something before we get back into the game. Okay. Yeah, spare time. It's a myth, right? According to legend, spare time is a thing that maybe exists, along with unicorns and the Tooth Fairy. Bachelorette party, getting married to Vasim. If only. No, Mojo has her wedding coming up pretty darn soon. Am I correct? He wishes? Damn, girl. All right. Damn. Was that a hit below the belt? I believe. No. Whoever, I'm sure Florida Lottery Scratcher agrees. Whoever Mojo marries is a lucky man. Bit long distance, Las Vegas to UK. Yeah, that's a good what? You guys in kilometers, huh? That's a good probably like 10,000 kilometers. Let's go see. I didn't even know where in the UK you are either. Let's go London, right? Because that's what England is. England is London. Distance between London and Las Vegas. London is England, yeah. Right? See? I know my geography. 5,000 miles? Oh, that's not too bad. That's not as much as I thought. I thought it was a little bit more. In kilometers. It's 80, call it 8,400 kilometers. We could get married, right? Oh, man. How did you propose? On stream. Duh. How else would you do it? I am a single like a Pringle for me. Truth comes out. My last lady dumped me on New Year's Day and took my mother to her family's party. What a cluster. It's what I'm used to. That is why I date older women. I've given up on my own generation. No comment. No comment. It was so romantic. I know, right? I planned it for all of 10 minutes. And I'm like, hey, want to get married? And she was like, yeah, sure. Actually, she didn't even do that. She even said, yeah, sure. She emoted. She did a laughing emote. She did a keck W at first. And I was like, and she was like, oh, are you serious? I was like, I was. But 10 minutes? I know, right? Yeah, I should really just change the stream to just chatting. Because I'm not even playing the game anymore. It's been on this screen for a while. Aw, look at you using my emote. Do I have your emote? I don't think so. I was engaged once. I proposed to her on top of the lighthouse overlooking St. Augustine Beach sunset. She said yes, but she cried because she didn't like the ring that she picked out. Sorry, back to the game. St. Augustine, wait a minute. St. Augustine Lighthouse, isn't that at the haunted lighthouse? Like the world famous haunted lighthouse? Like the one I've been wanting to go to for a while, even though I know I'm never going to go there. Yeah, bitches be crazy, dude. Truer words have never been spoken. No, it's not haunted, really. But that is the one, though, right? St. Augustine? The St. Augustine Lighthouse? Like, I know it's not haunted, quote-unquote, but, like, that is the one that's known to be haunted, correct? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Dude, I should print out a shirt, Mojo, that just says, bitches be crazy. Hey, easy now. Not all bitches be crazy. Well, no. I would have to correct you. Not all girls are bitches, but all bitches be crazy. That I would agree. All bitches be crazy, but not all girls are bitches. How about that? How about that addendum to that? That I would agree. Yep, now the lady is now single with a baby and no sight of the baby daddy. Oh well, I escaped that bullet. Yeah, I'm sure we all escape certain bullets. Ooh, okay, not all girls are bitches. I can accept that. I was about to unsub. Can you unsub? I don't even know how to unsub. I'll probably just I would just gift you a sub right back if you did. I'd be like, no, you're subbing to me, Mojo. Take it. Yeah, all not all girl. Let me rephrase that. Um, all girls are. Damn it! All bitches be crazy, but not all girls are bitches. There you go. Take my yeah. You're gonna use my emotes, Mojo. Use it now. All of them. Okay, back to the game. I'm having too much fun. You guys. When are you making better redeems? As soon as I have spare time, and you know exactly how available how real spare time is. You know, as it's as common as a unicorn and the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. I have 80k to use. I know. I want to be like Dean. I want to be like City, and have all those crazy like things to use. But I, I'm not smart. I'm not smart like you guys. And I don't have something. I don't have like a cool accent like you guys do. He needs to make like a Skype with Vaseem, a letter by Vaseem. Damn, a handwritten letter through snail mail. I haven't used that since I was a wee old lad. A letter, sure. Well, that means that you have to give me your address, and who would want to give their address to a random Twitch streamer? Handwritten, yeah. I mean, I could. I've done it before, but that'd be an interesting one. Yeah, I have to. I would. You would? Oh, all right. Well, we'll see. But yeah, I definitely need to think about more redeems. What are you gonna do? Show up at my house? I think I'm a safe few kilometers away. 8,000? 8,000 kilometers? I could jog that in a day or two. Just let me put on my running shoes, and I'll run 8,000 kilometers. A little bit more than 48 hours. I'm okay. A date with Vaseem, 2 million? Can you even get to 2 million points? That'd be nutty. That'd be crazy. Hang out with Vaseem for 10 million. All right, anyway, back to the game, huh? let's get back into the game. Flight included? Damn, that's a lot of points. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Cell take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him in that old school 1980s Volkswagen van. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. Flight included. Yep, he will fly to you. Oh, I didn't agree to this. I gotta find my passport if that's the case. For 10 million points? That's actually kind of cheap. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. We gotta go Super Saiyan. Let's do it. Bum, bum, bum. I entered the trailer, a little bit before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was a rehearsal. What? There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss, but I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Bum, 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 bum. I believe. Objection! Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. Look at this photograph. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Mr. Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there was no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Bum bum bum. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? She wants that bone, bro. Maybe she's a dog at heart. I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Hang out with Vasim and he will claim that he is your X, Y, and Z with a dozen roses. 20 million? 20 million. Imagine how many hours is 20 million points? That's insane. But if someone watches my stream that much, damn. Bone jokes, really? Hey, I'm trying to squeeze in jokes anywhere I can to make this stream more interesting. Don't hate me, Mojo. Just hate the game, not the player. That's the saying, right? Hate the player, not the game. What? I don't know. I messed up somewhere. Whatever. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. Can I hate both? Ooh. You just hate her. Haterade. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Ooh, that's an SAT word. Do you guys even have SATs? Do you know what an SAT is, Mojo? Okay, so SAT. Ooh, I don't even know what SAT stands for. Hold on. I'm sorry, that was me. No, it wasn't me. SAT abbreviation. SAT? We have SAT exams? Do you really? Oh, okay. So I can make that joke about being an SAT word, and it won't go straight over your head. Presumptuous. SAT word for the day. Along with pontificate. Another good Scrabble word. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Shut up, bitch. Bitches be crazy, says Mojo. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Man, replace that W with T and that'll be an interesting battle. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Thanks, man. I hated the ACT. I don't think I ever took the ACT. I took a practice ACT, but did nothing with it. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you see, a woman of petite stature. I mean, eh. What's an ACT? It's very similar to the SAT, but I think it's like, I don't know what it's used for exactly, but it's the same type of standardized test, but I can't remember. It's like you use it for like scholarships or something. I don't know. I can't remember. I took a practice one. I never did anything with it. Time for me to get going. Have a good one, all. Thanks, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for, yeah, just for the chat, and hope you have a good rest of your Sunday, my dude. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great difficulty using that weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! Have a good rest of your day, indeed, Mojo. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. I believe it was this. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this? Through the chest. Shot through the heart. And you're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name. See, she is wearing a dress. She's not wearing any pants. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? You give love a bad name. Nice. See, we're mentally connected, Mojo. I see where you're going. Think about what you're. Silence! I kill you. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Oh my god, when you say pants, I forgot you mean trousers. Oh, that's right. Trousers. I was like, she isn't wearing any underwear. Is pants underwear in the UK? Pants is underwear? Really? Interesting. I did not know that. Oh my god. I forgot that trousers is trousers. It's weird for me to say pants is trousers. I did not know pants is underwear. Really? She's not. So I think this is right before you jumped in, Mojo. The dialogue in the game, it said we're gonna catch her with her pants down, and I was like, well, she's not wearing any pants because she's wearing a dress. So they did a full view of her, so it's like, oh, she is wearing a dress, so you can't catch her with the pants down. I did not know that pants was underwear. Like, you know that I'm so interested in all this what's the word I'm looking for? Slang. A full view of her. Oh my god. I wasn't gonna go there, but if you're gonna go there, sure. Yeah, I'm so interested in all that slang, but for you, it's not even slang. It's just, it is what it is. Y'all know what fanny means to us, right? Fanny? Is that your bum? I don't know what fanny means. What is fanny? I'm trying to think. I gotta look it up now. Hold on. I've heard fanny means butt in the US. Yes, fanny does mean butt. He slapped her right on the fanny, sort of thing. UK. What does fanny mean in the UK? Oh my god. I just googled it. Oh, that is so funny. But what we call a fanny is what is between your legs for a woman. Oh my god. I know, I just googled it. I straight up googled it. Cause there's a lot of slang, particularly in the UK. There's a lot of slang for a girl's goodies. Um, well, I mean, for guys too. Like both UK and the US have a lot of slang for the goodies for guys and girls, but you guys have a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of slang for that. Yeah, I mean, you can make up, you can make up your own slang. Honestly, you can just make up something and be like, oh yeah, you're talking about the vajayjay. I was just talking about this with one of my coworkers. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle Mojo, but in case you didn't, even if you did, it's a good refresher. But if you say it suggestively enough, people never know what you mean. Yeah, exactly. So there's this movie. It's called Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and it's about two guys who get stoned. They're stoners, and they really want to go to this restaurant, and it's called White Castle. White Castle is known for their burgers. They're sliders, like little mini burgers. So it's all the movie is them going through their night trying to get to this restaurant, this fast food restaurant called White Castle. So in the middle of the movie, they run into Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's an actor. He's an American actor. They run into Neil Patrick Harris, and he's drugged up, so he's really horny. He's really randy, and I love Neil Patrick Harris. Oh, okay. There you go. So in the movie, which is funny because he's gay, right? And in the movie, he's like, dude, let's go to the strip club. Let's get some hookers and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, the two main characters, they're like, we really want White Castle. We've been craving these burgers all night. And then Neil Patrick Harris was like, yeah, I want some burgers too, dude. Some fur burgers. And I remember when I watched it when I was younger, I was like, what's a fur burger? And now that I rewatched it kind of recently, like the last couple years, it's like, yeah, I've been craving burgers too. Fur burgers. And I'm like, oh my god, fur burgers. That's hilarious. Oh man, he plays a womanizer a lot. He does play a womanizer a lot. He's really good at it apparently. But yeah, fur burger. So I try to squeeze that one in as much as I can, fur burger, because I just think it's hilarious. I just think it's so funny. Anyway, back to the game. Oh man, Fanny. Added that to the vocabulary. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. I'm gonna try and get that into conversation tomorrow. Dude, you should do that for work tomorrow. Anybody want some burgers? I mean, I could go for some fur burgers. Excuse me, what? Fur burgers, you know. Neil Patrick Harris? Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Take that! Look at this photograph. Oh, what is this? Why, that's Jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs. Look, she's wearing no trousers. She's wearing. She might not be wearing pants. I don't know. Can't see. But she's definitely not wearing any trousers. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. 5 years ago was 2017. Isn't that crazy? That 2017 was 5 years ago? It feels like 2017 was like last week or something. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photograph of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? Shot through the heart. What? Are you saying? See what happened 5 years ago? has happened again! Bum bum bum. No trousers. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. And then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Happened again? They really need to remove that fence. Yeah, no kidding, right? Even then, like, do you even need to remove the fence? Just the little decorative thing. The little spear looking thing. But even then too, like, even if it's pierced, you have to really pierce straight through the heart, and you're to blame, because if you just get like the meaty part of the chest, like, you know, the pectoral muscle, it'll cause some bleeding, yeah, but it's not gonna cause like internal bleeding. Put tennis balls on top, that at the very least, right? Just put something. Put like a little like rubber ducky or something. You know, make it nice and decorative. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Have you ever heard that song, Ironic, by Alanis Morissette, Mojo? Isn't it ironic? Rubber ducky, I love it. Yeah, right? Imagine just a row of rubber duckies just lining that fence. It's protecting it too, right? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. It's like rain. I can't sing, I don't want to sing. On your wedding day, it's a free ride when you already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. The saddest line to me, I can't remember. I want to look this up now. The saddest line is ironic lyrics. The plane crash line. That one's sad too. If I gotta find it though. Dying after winning the lottery? No, not dying after the lottery. It's meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. That's the one that got to me. I'm just like, oh, that one sucks. Oh shit, my man's playing Phoenix Wright. Hell yeah. What's up, Night Vid? What's up, David? What up, bro? Good to see you again, man. Hell yeah, playing some Phoenix Wright. I'm getting distracted though, cause Mojo, the other person in the chat, she's really good at distracting me. She really likes it when I just go off on tangents. She's like, story time, and I'm like, no, I gotta play the game. Don't blame me. I'm not blaming you, but you're also not helping. But yeah, that's the line that really gets me the most. It's meeting. Obviously, it's, you know, I don't want to meet the man of my dreams because that's just, you know, weird. But meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. It's like, oh, dude, like that one, like. You didn't deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? You want to meet the man of your dreams? Oh, Basim, you'll meet your Prince Charming one day. Yeah, his name is Jose. Oh, man. just conversation for another day. How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jackhammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. I mean, not with that attitude. You know what I'm saying? Miles? I knew it. Yeah, I'll tell Jose later. Hey bro, just to let you know, you're my Prince Charming, but you have a girlfriend, so... Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? I think it was... I think she had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body other than her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. There was a way for you to carry that body. Interessante. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Well, she didn't carry it. The van did. This is why we'd never work for CMU. You love Jose more than me. Oh, man. You know, minus the whole 8,000 kilometer long distance thing, it's Jose that's getting in the way. Sure. Okay, I gotta stop. No. Too weird. I know it's a bit. It's a minor detail. Oh, okay. The halfway across the world, that's the minor detail to Prince Charming. Okay. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Alright, princess. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body in the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. He had to be, right? He just listens to whatever Ms. D says. D's nuts. Of course, Salmonella has to be a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Well, I must look pretty dumb. I lose, you win. It was fun. Thanks, man. I win? Yeah, I agree. That was easy. Yeah, I know. If only lawyering was that easy. I lose, you win. I did it. So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Yeah, she sure did. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jackhammer? Okay. So here we go again. Who can say? You can say. Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright. We just engaged in a battle of... replace that W with a T. That's just funny. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Nani? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? course, it says the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Fuck you, bitch. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again with... Excuse me, I just burped. That was unwomanly of me. What's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? Duh. Na'ara. Hi, hello. Good to see you. How are you? Sunday? Are you not... What are you doing? Aren't you busy today? Where are you? You'd ask the same questions and get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. To come so far only to fail. It seems as there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Objection! He did the thing! Ah, yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Story of my life. I was about to say something, and I lost it. Let me check something real quick. Huh, interesting. About to take a nap? Oh, a nap sounds really freaking good right now. I see, very well. I'm also very hungry, so I want food. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. Sounds like a good Sunday? Dude. Just, yeah, Sundays. Because if I'm not working, I'm working out. And, so, like, the only days that I'm not working out is Sunday. But now that I'm working out on Sundays, it's just like, man, when do I ever get a rest? I just ate Mediterranean food. Oh, fancy. Ooh, you fancy, huh? I want some food. What do I want? I don't know what I want to eat. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about Chinese food, but that sounds very salty. So I could go for something not salty, but I don't know what I want. Anyway, I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Not fancy, just a chicken shawarma plate? Sounds fancy to me. Yep, and Euro fries? That sounds fancy to me. Anything with more than 2 syllables. Shawarma? How many syllables is shawarma? Is it shawarma or shawa? Or is that 2 syllables? Anything more than 1 syllable. Chicken rice. Fries aren't fancy, but Euro fries, that's fancy. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see very little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. Call them chips, and it'll sound more European. Chips, dude. Dude, I'm I need to come to your streams more, Mojo, and like you and Peachy and what's his name, City, because I'm losing all my European slang. Not European, but like British slang. I'm losing all my. I forgot about chips. Freaking A, mate. I forgot about chips. Euro chips. Yeah, exactly. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth. Aight. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Went home? After you just saw a guy die? It's not very nice of you. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. That's my name, Wright. I was with sound I believe this one. The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't what? Like, that's a hard sentence to read. That's just not me, right? It wouldn't do to have them stolen. It wouldn't. Alright, my brain is just mush. No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know before the murder before going to Studio One. Duh. That's just logic. Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution will make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Oh, we're gonna press on that. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this. What? You have to find something to peg this on her here, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Which one was it? I can't remember. I think it's this one, but which one? Is it this one? No, it's this one. You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning, and that person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Oh, because you saw that Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai costume. Oh, we got you. We got you. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and he went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit, and that's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. I rest my case. No, I don't actually. I'm just gonna keep pressing. Order! Order! I will have order. Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Bitches be crazy, as Mojo says. Quote unquote. Very well. I have a question for you. Ugh. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen in hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, he would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course! I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in the murder. I believe it's this one? This is my proof. This is the photo from before? This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? Making the noises is fun. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated in Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, in Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Was it Bailey? I think it was Bailey who, yeah. Instead of evil magistrate, we said Frieza. Because Steel Samurai was Goku. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who have killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Bitches be crazy, bro. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Ooh. She went crazy. So, you did it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. No. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Oh! Wait a minute. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Wait a minute. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As commons collected as ever. I see, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I thought... Okay, maybe not. I guess not. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found... What? That he should be found is only so natural. So is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Yay! That is all. This court is adjourned. Yay! I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh, yeah. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Huh? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Yeah. Nick, Edgeworth. What's up, Miles? Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. He's just straight to the point. Appreciate that. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Love this song. I'm gonna let this song play out for a second. Give me... Let me check something real quick. Hold on. Okay, I thought so. Just wanted to check though. Okay. Let me check something really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Nope, wrong window. Wrong window. This one, and then this one over here, and then this one. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Vasquez would have gotten away if you haven't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Miss Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Straight up, just liar. Wait, where did my thing go? Oh, there you go. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. What? There's history between the two? Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary... Oh my god! Are you hitting on me? I don't know how I feel about this. Unnecessary feelings? Yes. Unease and uncertainty. That's... when you go through puberty, that's what happens. So watch out. Watch out, Phoenix. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Damn, girl. That's what I came here to tell you. Alright. Good to see you again. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? According to some fan fiction, they get real intimate. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to remaking kids shows again. Ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. This is it! The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that Will gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world's ready for the real Will Powers. The end. Yay. Turnabout goodbyes? Oh god. I remember this case. This case was a good one. I really like this one. Save your progress. Yes, ma'am. Let's go straight into it. I'm good. Don't need agua. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Sure is. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. Ooh. You've suffered. Did she do it? I missed it. How could you, Mojo? Now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself at last. I shall have my revenge. Nani? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. What? Edgeworth? Just in time for you to catch the next crime. Mojo. Did she do it? She did. It was an accident. I know it's kind of hard because you're definitely catching the end. My mind went to your filthy animal too. Nice. Again, wavelength, same wavelength. I know it's kind of hard to explain things since you only caught the end, but some guy went to kill her. Went to kill Will. Jack Hammer went to kill D. Vasquez. D. Vasquez pushed him off the stairs. He fell on the fence. He got killed. They tried to sweep it under the carpet. They tried to frame Will Powers, but yeah, she did it, but it was on accident. It wasn't like a real murder sort of thing. Oh, it's December 25th. It actually is Christmas. People need to stop trying to kill each other. Just saying. Tell that to Vladimir Putin. Not to get too political, but yeah, if anything. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Politics, I know. I don't want to pull politics. I mean, I don't mind talking about it. I just don't want to pull it too much, cause never goes good. Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course! Except I've been slacking off recently. I need to brave the elements, be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Could you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are carting at Gordy. And a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal. Yawn. Boring. Can't they show a real news for a change? Nick? Huh? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Oh, okay, okay. Apparently, Fayblood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Hey, Joe, I'm not wrong. Joe says to stop killing people. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. What a youngin'. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yep. Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right, we need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Oh man. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna talk to Miles? Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Sup, Miles? Ah. Okay. Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why'd you... Dance, monkey, dance! Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. That's funny. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh, we're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be redonkulous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey. Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Maybe if I present to him my nothing. Just kidding. Give me a second. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, is that Detective Gumshoe over there? His name is Dick, actually. Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Found anything? Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Wow. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Pfft. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you're the hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will you ever learn my name? Well, just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay. Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer? Head in the what? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night about 50 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story. But apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help Edgeworth out. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. So witness statements are irrelevant? Noted. When it comes to the law system in Japan, apparently. Who cares about witnesses? You know, they're irrelevant. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Can't read. So, was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out there on the lake last night. So And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I've forgotten. What are you getting for me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Oh, shit. He's like, nothing. I'm getting you, Jack. I think I actually was supposed to do this. Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up, not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Wow. Alright. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I only have one request, huh? Stay out of this case. Wow. I'm only trying to help, bro. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that, but I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Alright, bratty teenager? Jeez. Just go away. Leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate somewhere else. Bum, 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 bum. Wait a minute, what? Oh, there you go. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. Dude, that is true. That is 100% true. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying right, over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why would he want your help? Why wouldn't he want your help? Excuse me. I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I leave? The autopsy report. Well, yes. Do you have any information on the witness? Or the victim? Excuse me. Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. So why is this random girl hanging around with you now? So, okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me finish this dialogue, and I'll explain. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Okay, so my character. Let me see if I can pull this up actually. Oh, okay. So this character, her name is Maya. Um, I don't have. Huh. The main character who I'm playing as, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer, obviously. Maya's sister, her name is Mia. Maya's sister, this girl that's following us around. Mia and Phoenix are lawyer partners. They used to be part of the same lawyer company, I guess, organization. I don't know what the best word. But spoiler alert: Mia, she got murdered. So Maya became like an unofficial partner to Phoenix. So this is Mia's sister. Yeah, it says right there actually. Mia's little sister currently training to become a spirit medium. I remember the sister being murdered. Yeah. So, but she's 17. Yep, she is. She is indeed 17. Um, so yeah, that's why they're she's following her. She's following Phoenix around. They're like the unofficial partner. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. It's weird dragging a kid around to murder scenes, that's all. Yeah, like he's gonna be like responsible for everything that happens to her. So even more so, that's like weird because like can't you just make like I'm just thinking in my head the creators of this game, can they just make her 18 so she's an adult? How old is an adult in the UK? Because in the States it's 18. Once you become 18, you're an adult. How old is it to be an adult in the UK? Because yeah, technically she's a kid. 18. Hmm. It's funny because ow, my ear is really itchy. Give me 1 second. Ah, itchy. Owie, owie, owie. Okay. Um, so at the gym, so there's a bunch of people that we work out. We work out together at the same time. One of the people who started working out with us, his name is Brian, and he's 17. He's 17 himself. I think he turns 18 later this year. But so I always make this joke, like whenever we swear, it's like, "Fucking Jose, why you gotta do this?" Or Jose like says something, or Simon says something, and we're just like, dude, you can't swear. We got kids around, and we're just like, "What kids?" It's like Brian. He's 17. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. He's a kid." So we joke around with him about that. Baby Brian, indeed. Baby Brian. Another thing about him too. I mean, I could show you. I guess you could see it on my Instagram if you really wanted to. But he is. When I look at him, when I first saw him, in terms of like skin color and hair, I guess, I thought he was a straight up white boy. I thought he was a straight up white boy. So, Insta stocks, you wouldn't be the first one. Um, so I thought he was a straight up white boy, and then I was making a joke to Jose because he's Mexican, right? So we're both brown. And so I was making a joke. It's like, oh, white people. And then I turned to Brian. I was like, no offense. And he was like, he looked at me and he was like, "Do you think I'm white?" And I was like, "Oh, are you not?" And he was like, "No, dude, I'm full Mexican." And I was like, "Really? I thought you were a straight up white boy." And he was like, "No, I'm full Mexican." I was like, "Damn, really? All right, whatever. I didn't know. My bad." But yeah, I thought he was a straight up white boy. Baby Brian. Anyway. Wowzers. This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. True that. I mean, like, Nope. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks like it's a little half-baked. What? The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Okay. The banner reads Samurai Dog. Somebody needs to redecorate. What are these? Party hats? Huh. Someone left these... Oh, there's poppers? Alright. You know, you pull the string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them around a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick. They might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was that obvious? Poppers. Take them. Why not? I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Why do I get the feeling if I ever visited there would be a lot of basic white bitch jokes thrown around? No, I wouldn't. No, I don't think so. Especially if you were to talk. I think the biggest thing is if you were to talk and they hear your accent, they wouldn't throw basic white bitch around at you. It would be more so like, oh, she's British. Ooh, she fancy. Oh, high class. Just the accent. When you say basic white bitch, at least for me, at least in my head, you're thinking about American Valley Girl. American Valley Girl. Oh my god. Like, I can't believe he did that. Oh my god, did you see what he posted on Instagram the other day? Oh my god. I can't believe him. I'm so gonna like block him and like, you know, never talk to him ever again. Like I'm gonna leave him on red like all the time. Oh my god. Like that kind of basic white bitch. For you, if you were to talk with your accent, yeah, no, you're good. If I were to talk, I will avoid the silent treatment then. Yeah, just talk and they'll hear you and you're good. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. That doesn't sound very interesting at all. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. No. Okay. Good talk. Good talk. It's a camera. That looks like a... That's... questions automatically are coming up. Hello. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to him. Alright. Couple problems already. So, can I zoom in? Is there any way for me to zoom in? No. I could examine, though. Alright, so we got a zoom lens. Fine. But it doesn't look like a great zoom lens. There's also no, well, there's a flash right here. You wouldn't put the flash to the right, you would push the flash on top. And there's also no screen viewfinder. There's no viewfinder either. So already, no. Also, they also put the handle for the tripod on the right side because most people are right-handed. So the handle on the tripod be on the left side? No, disagree. Also, the shotgun mic, it's pointed up, so they're catching any sound from up here. I don't know why they would be catching sounds of birds when they should be pointed toward the lake. Disagree. I don't... Not correct. Do it again. Most random conversation about gourds. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Whoever is camping can't read. I know, right? No camping. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Smarty pants? Ooh, I don't know. Not me. I'm not a smarty pants at all. You must be talking to the wrong person. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No, dude, I'm hungry. I'm starving. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of... Ooh. Aluminium. Haha. Aluminum. Oh, they Americanized it. Interesting. Why are camping pots and pans made of aluminium? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books, so there's no law saying that they have to be made out of aluminium then. I'm not having this conversation. Dun, 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 dun. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hi, I'm Nick. Huh. Okay. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices? Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? That is actually pretty cool, actually. That is actually pretty cool. Well, they've responded. Yeah! Oh god, hello. Hey you, get your hands off of that! What in the Sam Hill? Oh my god, she's so southern. Look what you done here. There goes a whole... Wait a minute, what? Roll of film? We got old school camera? We got film cameras? Oh shit. Damn. Ah, what? Huh? Sorry. Sorry's not nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of film costs? I don't, actually. How much does a roll of film cost? Roll of film? Yeah, I know, right? Depends what kind of film, I would think. Roll of film cost. 15 bucks? Damn! 10 bucks, I've seen. Yeah, 35mm of medium format film can cost 10 to 15 a roll, depending on the quality of the film. That makes sense. Interessante. The more you know, huh? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off party poppers in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just cause you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know y'all. I know how y'all Yanks think. Oh my god. I say, those southern folks talk with the exaggerated drawl. Why they must be dumb? Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Hell. And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, well, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all gonna say and say it for bejesus' sake. Bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay for her. Wait, pay her for the film. Watch it. Yeah, yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Interesting. So it's a sound triggered? I don't even know how I would set that up, honestly. On an old school camera? Like, obviously, for me, if I were to do a sound trigger, well, again, it's pointing up to the sky. That's weird. I would have to set up I would have to go through a computer. Huh. Interesting. Now I'm just overthinking this because I'm a nerd. What happened? What? Can't y'all see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry, that didn't work. I wonder if I had anything to if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. You overthinking? Nah, no, I never do that. I never overthink. This is my badge. Isn't badge another slang term for JJ? Right? Badge? Or am I thinking of something else? Huh? Badges aren't supposed to be aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? No? Badge? No? Is it not? Oh, okay. I thought it was. Vag, not badge. I mean, we can make it badge, right? We can make badge a slang. Ew, you show me your badge. Oh, man. I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of the lawsuits on me over that film now. Because I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner things looking... What? Looking things in you. Man, I wonder how they translated this from Japanese. Because this game originally came out in Japan. So I wonder how they translated that. Badge sounds weird. Badges to us have pins in the back to clip into clothes. So I don't like the idea of having something pointy down there. Pointy. Pointy. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we had this conversation too at one point in time. Badge versus pins versus oh god, what was it? We've had this conversation. I know we have. If it wasn't you, it was definitely someone from UK. From England. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? So sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed at the culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I kind talk yank for you if you want. If it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. Oh god. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers. Oh. What? Meteor showers? For a research project? What? I call bogus already. Why do you have a mic for a meteor shower? Meteor showers don't make any noise. No, you wrong. You wrong, Lotta. Mighty pleased to meet ya. It also might make it tough to talk to police. What's up, Ren? Dude, what's going on? Have you been here the entire time? Just haven't said anything? Can you show me your badge, sir? Ooh, you must be hitting on me. I call bullshit? I know, I call bullshit too. Nah, no. That isn't the right camera for one thing. Okay, hold on. For one thing, that isn't pointed at the right. That isn't pointing in the right direction. Second, you don't need a zoom lens for a meteor shower. You need a wide angle lens because at night you need to capture more light. So you need something with a wider aperture, probably like a, I don't know, 2.8, 2.4, maybe even 1.8. And it would be pointed higher. And you don't need a microphone. No. I call shenanigans. A lot of heart. Get out of here. Pretty much, yeah. Dude, say something earlier, man. What's going on with you, sir? You finally say something about vag and badge. That's when you enter the conversation when we're talking about vajayjay. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. Clearly they're American meteors, so she's waiting for them to shoot. American meteors? Is there like Japanese meteors? I'm not... Or like South American meteors? So what is it? What is it you do, Lada? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Indianapolis? Wow, neat. No, it's just a dumb joke. American meteors? I got it. I got it. American versus... Yeah, I got you. I wasn't sure if that was the joke that you're going for. I was like, really? We're going to talk about shooters? But, okay. Cool. I got you. I got you, Ren. You're good. You're good. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. When did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? I don't get it. Just about how Americans have a lot of guns. There's a lot of gun violence and a lot of shooters, and yeah, I don't want to get it too deep into it. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Mojo. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made? A genuine Soligan? Yeah, Soligan? Is that a German name? I don't know. Isn't that where they make knives? Sorry, knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Because of the stereotype that Americans are all shooty, shooty, bang, bang. Yeah, pretty much. Because I was saying that there's a microphone, but meteors don't make any noise. So he said, "Oh, it's American meteors because they're just waiting for them to shoot. Because Americans go shooty, shooty, bang, bang." Yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. Device. Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers a shutter when it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud sound is detected. Faces the lake. Bum 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 bum. Lada? Yeah. So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to a party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! Loud noise? Those loud meters. That's what I'm saying. I was like, that doesn't make no sense. Especially if your microphone's pointing up at the sky, you're just waiting for the meteors to make noises? Like, what? I think she's guilty. She killed him. She killed the victim, whoever the victim is. I don't even know who the victim is, but she killed him. She's lying. Lying through her teeth. Lying through her red, bright hair. I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Fall into earth like, wee! She went inside her SUV. I guess we should check back later. Bum 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 bum. December 25th. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop, closed for Christmas it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of those boats, so it won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea, you bet. Dang, those meteors always up late partying, dag-nabbit. Making so much noise with their music and their partying. Stupid meteors. Falling to the earth all the time. What does that say? I know it's kind of blurred out. That almost looks like stones and like kitties. It almost looks like kidneys. So like kidney stones but backwards. Stone kidneys. That's just me, though. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Xmas. Oh my god. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hi! Thanks for coming down, pal. No problem, Dick. Detective Gumshoe, we just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth, a human like you or me, still. I get the feeling that if he's done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? That doll is staring into my soul. Funny you should mention that. So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial is starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey. Oh, that's weird. Hey, in the end, did you tell us about the meeting? What? Okay, whatever. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective. You mean this doll? Or toy? Well, honestly, it has eyes, but it doesn't have a pupil. So you don't know where it's looking. You could be looking anywhere. It's freaky. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the blue badger. Ooh, we're talking about badges. The blue badger? Why is it blue? And why is it pointy? Ew, you need medication. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. Worst badger ever. How nice. I'll get him assigned a mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. The blue badger. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something else more important? Gotta finish talking to this guy. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. That thing looks closer to a baby than a badger. Are you talking about like a badger, like the animal? Because that's... You've seen some weird babies. I mean, if a baby's head ever looks like that, then we gotta see what kind of mom and dad we got going on. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh yeah? Oh that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. One bullet shot to the heart. Shot to the heart. And you're to who blame? Is there any other badger? I mean, we were just talking about making the badger, like, slang for a woman's goodies. Honey badgers are awesome. Never ran into one. I hope I never the Ugh, wow, I can't talk. The extent of my knowledge when it comes to honey badgers are YouTube videos. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? Oh, hello. That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Honey badgers have no fucks left to give. Yeah, that's pretty much the only video that I've ever seen. Is that video about giving no fucks. Okay. Oh. Just kidding. I thought I would talk to Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, hello. That pan, dude. That pan to the right and her just sitting there. It gets me. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. B-I-N-G-O? Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey. This is them. Take a look. Okay. Wait. See? See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who what? You really can't tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon should. What do you guys think? Should she tell the cops? Okay. All right. No response. Good to know. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't go try to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. No, what the fuck? Lotta. Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Damn. Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. I'm super sleepy, going to head to bed. Yeah, it's late. It's almost 11, dude. I'm surprised you're up this late. Is there a worse side of a skunk to eat? the south side? No, I don't think so. Because that's where its smelly sack is excreted from, right? Like it's like the sack is like right next to the anus, right? All jokes aside. Night, y'all. Thanks, Mojo. You said y'all. Wow. Night, Mojo. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for talking. Thanks for chatting. Appreciate it. Have a good work day tomorrow. Question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Taken automatically at 12:15. Okay. I can't really move the cursor. This is an interesting photo from a photography standpoint. So you see 2 silhouettes, and there is some backlighting from the lake. It's probably reflection. See, okay. it's pitch black at night, right? So as you can see in the background, there's lighting from something. So it could be anything. It could be the moon. I don't think stars are that bright to light the lake up enough to silhouette the front part out. Plus, she has a flash, right? But then if she had a flash, they should the subjects also they look. The person on the left very much looks like a penis. I just have to say that. I don't know. It's a weird picture. I don't know how you would get that from an actual photography. You know what I mean? I'm just, again, not overthinking this at all. Just because, yeah, there's a backlight. There's a lot of backlight actually. Just that's just interesting to me. Anyway. What do I have to do? Oh, I guess I move here. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Okay. What's up, Santa? Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Oh. Larry? Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be redonkulous. Dude, it's me. What's up, Larry? What up, bro? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Oh, dude. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact. Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Beyonce? Is that like a play off of Beyonce? I'm assuming it's a play off of Beyonce. Deserves the best. Beyonce? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Beyonce's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was like, "You go, girlfriend," you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Beyonce, but she sings about keys. Beyonce? Keys? Keons. Let's put it this way, Ren. I've heard better jokes from you. I see where you're going. I see where you're going, though. I see where you're going, but I've heard better jokes from you. I'll be honest. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night... Excuse me. Oh, man. That came out of nowhere. I know, it wasn't my best. Alright. As long as you admit it. I appreciate the effort, though. A for effort. He was with Beyonce, obviously. She was singing about keys, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Beyonce's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii. She's in Hawaii? Wait a minute. On a photo shoot? A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Duh, Nick. Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. Ooh. What? Nani? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Yeah, why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Gourd dogs. Doesn't quite have the same ring. Well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? No, I never would have got that. The samurai thing was Kyanse's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was like, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with the big news. The big news. Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father. Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Oh man, a proboscis. What is a proboscis? I don't even know. I've heard the term before. Once I... Oh, it's a monkey? A proboscis is a monkey? A proboscis is an elongated appendage. Oh no. Wait, what? The nose of a mammal. Oh, especially when it is long and mobile, such as the trunk of an elephant or the snout of a tapir. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. A trunk is a proboscis. A proboscis is an elongated appendage from the head of an animal, either a vertebrate or an invertebrate. In invertebrates, the term usually refers to tubular mouth parts used for feeding and sucking. In invertebrates, a proboscis is an elongated nose or snout. Oh, that's right. I knew that. I just didn't know that. He's got a proboscis on his knee. It's like a built-in straw. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Ren. No. He's a prosecuting attorney. Didn't know more animals had them than bugs. Yeah, well, bugs are invertebrates, right? So, in invertebrates, a lot of like bugs and mosquitoes or whatever have a proboscis. In invertebrates, like a monkey, the proboscis, like I think technically an elephant's trunk is a proboscis, right? Like, if I'm reading that correctly. Yeah. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. Probably, yeah. I mean, makes sense in my head, at least. But that's just my head. My head is weird. He's always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake, a giant mysterious monster. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Aw, that's a cute couple. Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. Ow. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. What? 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Article about a monster sighted at Gourd Lake. Interesting. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. According to Asterisk, the elephant trunk is a combination of the nose and upper lip of its mouth, technically a proboscis. The elephant trunk acts like both a mouth and a nose. It helps to do a variety of things like gripping, drinking, smelling, and showing love. Aww. That's weird though. What did it say? The combination of the nose and upper lip. So... yeah, our lip and our nose is like two different things, right? Like I'm touching my face. No, I'm touching my face. I'm just like, is my nose part of my upper lip? Not really, no, right? Like that's two separate things versus like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just tired. I think I'm just tired. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Dr. Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. Oh, really? Interesting. I think they're connected, but not combined in the same sense as an elephant. Yeah, I'm trying to think, cause when you move your upper lip, you kind of move your nose at the same time, right? So I mean, like, yeah, kind of like they're connected but not combined. Yeah, that's actually a good way of explaining it. Because you can't move your upper lip without not moving your nose, right? At least that little septum, that little middle part of your nose. Man, I'm just way overthinking. I'm like in an overthinking kind of mood today. I don't know. I met him once when I went to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Well, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. And Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake? Right. I probably look dumb right now, just moved my upper lip. I know, right? This is one of those instances where I'm glad I don't have my webcam set up yet, but I'm also glad that I don't have it set up. Wait, what? What did I say? I'm glad that I don't have it set up, but I'm kind of sad that I also don't have it set up, because it's like I'm touching my lip and I'm like moving my upper lip, and it's like, does my nose move? Kind of. Because when I'm doing it, it's silent, and I obviously don't have a webcam, so you can't see what I'm trying to do. But it's like, yeah, I'm dumb. I'm weird. I have weird thoughts sometimes. Well, penny for your thoughts. Thoughts. Yeah. Why won't Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk. True that. that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, aren't you not? Her little sister, yeah. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. What? When I think of youth, I don't think of lemon. It's weird. That's just weird. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Hmm? Yeah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Actually, yes. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. What? Old bitter desserts. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Hmm? Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Duh! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Sure did. Supposedly. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney on that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim, but the case was at a loss. The case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You're the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. Seriously, don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Oh my god. Hold on, what? The victim of the DL incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Okay, so... Person was killed. Person who was killed was Miles Edgeworth's dad. Then they contacted Misty Fey to contact Miles Edgeworth. But Robert Hammond declared the shooter incident? Oh, jeez. Talk about a web of connections. So Robert Hammond declared that the person accused of killing Miles Edgeworth's father innocent. But because they couldn't get a conviction, Misty Fey was declared a fraud by the police. Whew. Yowza. Good job on the writing on this game. Goodness gracious. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. We tried, he wouldn't talk. Show him this, I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. An old photograph, DL6 incident, Exhibit A is written on the back. Damn, talk about um motive. I'm assuming motive. You're trying to say motive, or honestly, really trying to say movite. Was this? I was hoping you got my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess you hadn't found anyone yet. Can I ask you about the murder? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, take a look. Look at this photograph. Edgeworth. It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You're always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities. If you say so, Miles. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Oh, hello. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed. And I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. Like that picture. I suppose it's self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. Okay. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. Oh. God, the writing on this game is really, really good. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 would be closed forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Sorry, I had to check one thing. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Ooh. Sensitive subject. I probably have to present him this. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Oh, okay, maybe not. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind of point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right? Pains me to ask you this now. I know you want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course we won't. Fuck you, Miles. Who would have guessed this day would come? Okay, sorry. Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Shu. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Well, I guess we should. But what's that? Earthquake? Nick, it's a big one. Let's calm down. Phew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he didn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth his letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. What's going on here? Breakfast? Eek! What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's all this about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I could do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Trying to say something about the way I do my job. No, sir. So what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but she'll let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great, just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation? I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be a life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. We got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Maya used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I overlooked. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork, but you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Speaking of which, pal, got something for you. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. I'm glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Now, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. Whew. Been streaming for 3.5 hours. Dude. That went by quick. Who is still in here? I think it's just you, Ren. If you're even in here. Anyway, I am gonna call it there, actually. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's just you. It's just you, Ren. If you're still even in here. Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Actually, it just came up within like the last like 15 minutes or so. I don't feel great. Stomach's kind of turning a little bit of headache, a little lightheaded. I don't know if it's because I haven't eaten anything in a while. That's probably it. But that I kind of feel a little weird. So I'm just gonna go rest, end it here, take a little nap, and we'll see what happens after. But thank you, Ren, for coming out, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you had fun. You learned something about proboscises. Probosci? Proboscises? Hope you feel better soon. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah. Hope you had fun. Just chatting, talking about badges. But yeah, good to see you again, man. Hopefully I could stream more soon. Stream more on a consistent basis, but we'll see. Just everything's been crazy. All right, man. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Hope you have a good. I hope it's a good start to your week. But I'm out of here. I'm a little tired, so try and feel better. Grab something to eat, and we're good to go. All right, man. Have a good one. See you later. Bye bye.